Howdy folks, I'm writing this while walking on a treadmill. Today we're talking about A Real Pain. This is a new film, directed, written by, and starring Jesse Eisenberg. This isn't his directorial debut. That'll be When You Finish Saving the World, which came out a few years ago. I never saw that, but I heard it was pretty mediocre, so I was a little worried going into this new film. Thankfully, this film was incredible. Let's get into it. A Real Pain follows two cousins, David and Benji, who reunite after years apart for a tour around Poland after their grandmother passes away. Eisenberg plays David, and Benji is played by Kieran Culkin. Kieran Culkin gives a powerhouse performance. He steals every scene he's in. He portrays this very sporadic character with equal parts unpredictability and believability, similar to something like John Cassavetes in Mikey and Nicky. His character is very troubled, and you can see his longing for a connection in his eyes. He's able to balance these very heavy character aspects with energetic comedic delivery in a way that you can't take your eyes off him. Easily one of the best performances of the year. Eisenberg is also incredible in this. He brings a lot of believability to a role that could easily come off as a boring straight man to balance out Kieran Culkin's performance. The two of them have great chemistry, making their brotherly bond feel more real. Eisenberg also did a great job behind the camera, writing and directing, so basically he cooked. The screenplay is fantastic. A few weeks ago I talked about Anora. One thing I said about that film is that it's really good at balancing different tones in the same scene, sometimes in the same shot, and I say that again about this film. The film is very funny and feels very tragic at the same time. It deals with family tragedies and mental health in ways that are both sad and somewhat optimistic. The characters of the cousins are very different. David is married and has a son. Benji is a much looser person, going place to place without putting much thought into it. They have this sort of yin-yang thing going on, where they each desire something the other has. David wants Benji's free spirit, Benji wants David's stability. This brings up an interesting question of who has it better. You think of this as David goes home to his family while Benji stays at the airport because, quote, you meet the craziest people there. There are a lot of similar themes of duality in this film, like how the cousins reunite and connect more than they ever had, while in a foreign country on a Holocaust tour. The film runs at a tight 90 minutes. You'd think that, dealing with some fairly heavy themes, it should be longer to fully explore these themes. But through its screenplay and performances, it's able to convey these themes in ways that will make you laugh and think at the same time. I really enjoyed this film. I think it's one of the best films of the year, and a really great buddy comedy. I'm gonna give A Real Pain a 4.5 out of 5. I would like to thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow my letterbox, stay safe, and drink water. Bye.